Hey everyone, it's Honest Stewie here. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. And if I look a little bit tender and a little bit dark-eyed, it's because I was out over the weekend and allergies have knocked me up. Like, oh God, it's been brutal this year. Anyway, I'm in a different environment because I went upstairs to do a video and I found my stand, but it's down here. And I thought, you know what, might as well have the light on today. Sort of brighten me up a little bit. And also, someone's drilling in the back garden, so we don't want to hear that in the video. So, this is going to be top 5 worst video game endings. Now, I did that a movie one where it didn't have an ending, it was incoming. That video's gave me the idea of this one because I was thinking to myself, there is some games out there that the ending absolutely ruins. So I'm going to start off with number 5 already. I'm sweating a little bit. I think it's the light, I don't know. So I'm going to start from number 5 spot. And taking up number 5 spot is going to be a controversial one here because a lot of people, the ending's not necessarily bad. That's why it's number 5. It's more, it just ends, which our class is a bad ending. WarHammer 2, 3002. The ending to WarHammer 2. Now, personally, beginning of it, absolutely badass. The whole game, you feel badass, you feel class, especially the alien things. A couple of things I'm not keen on is the fact that the campaign with the alien things, you just blow up the nest. Not a spoiler here. It's, you know, you blow up the nest. You don't go in and have a massive boss fight with one of the big... Well, you do a little bit, but it's an online bit. You don't do it as Titus, who you'd want to do it as. It's totally like a different team he sends in. And because obviously someone else makes a reappearance, I would happily just have been the same story as it started to finish, with the explosion at the end, than what they added at the actual end. As much as it made for some epic scenes, as much as it made for that fight scene that's absolutely amazing and blew me away, I would have liked that with the first things we were fighting. I'm going to call them xenomorphs. Xenomorphs? There we go. Xenomorphs? Whoa, I can't speak today. Xenomorphs I was going to call them. But you know what I mean. Especially considering we know how the intro went. One nearly had him. It just would have been really satisfying to have gone in that nest and had a really good boss fight ending and then heard the Emperor talk. Could you hear him talk in this at the end? That's quite satisfying. But then we go to the ship and they start gearing up for another mission. So I'm thinking, oh, we're going to get another last mission. Obviously, an all-out last mission. We're going to clean up the rest of these things because obviously they're still live. I'm going to call them xenomorphs. Aliens. Let's call them aliens. Whatever they are, I don't know. And it just ends. And it feels like we're missing half the game. And the main reason why it's on number 5, is because I still feel satisfied with the game. I'm just unsatisfied with that ending. And for £70, I expected a lot more for the ending. Like, the campaign's already got rumours, it's short. Don't mind that. Short and sweet's good. But it could have done with a couple of hours, even if it's just a couple of extra missions. And instead of doing online, this is my gripe with a lot of games lately, and this will be my next one I'm going to get into. Online, like, always dubs the campaign down in campaign-based games. You can't have online. It dubs it down. And what's happened is they've added online missions, and it was just, I did like them, I didn't mind them, but it's not something you can just sit and play offline. Whereas the other one you could. The online's pretty good though, like the actual free player PvP, that's good. It's fun, like Gears of War. Anyway, so that's my number 5. I keep going to say number 1. Number 5 on the worst endings. Now, it's not, like I say, it's just a letdown for me. And then in my opinion, I would rather it have stuck to the formula. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Stick with the same aliens. Yes, it's fun to change it up, but we didn't really need dragons. And looks like Egyptian wizard things. We didn't really need that. Dealt with him in the last game. Not too bothered that he came back. I wasn't that bothered. I was more bothered about the dynamics between our main characters and that story and how, you know, brutal they are and they've opened up to each other. And I do think one of them should have died. Sort of had a little bit to it. Felt a very safe ending considering the stakes were really high at the beginning. And it was still quite high at the end, but it was just a bit of a letdown in my opinion. So that's my number 5 spot. So coming in at number 4 is going to be, now it's my own doing this. I came into this game, I knew it would be bad. I've done a review ranting about Batman, Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League. I'm going to tell you, I knew what I was in for. I got it for free, so there's that. The first 4 hours, is it 4 hours? No, 2 hours, I'd say, of the campaign was actually quite good. It was funny, and you could see that that was what the game was supposed to be. Without the online, without this multiplayer crap, story-wise, that was good. It was cool seeing Batman actually really like tear up the battlefield. Like, it showed just how scary you could be if you decided, I'm going to just kill everyone now. You know, it shows how bad he can be and how dangerous he is. Like, he's got no powers. And don't get me wrong, these don't really have powers, but you've got Killer Shark. Killer Shark could wipe the floor of Batman, technically. But in this, it shows you really couldn't, because he uses the fear toxin as well. And like I say, I've done a whole video rant on that. But the ending, I cannot get across how bad the ending is. So, Brainiac, main villain. So the main guy's taunting for the whole thing. He's taunting you, he's this, is that. You get to the end, you do the final boss fight. And you know what it turns out? You have to do that fight to get the official ending 11 times. All in DLC. That's stretched out, all timed. It's nigh and unplayable on your own anyway. And you know, it's ruined. Like, what's going on with Rocksteady? Like, they did amazing. The last Batman is one of my all-time favourite games. Just from Batman's story alone, and just from Gotham. Like, Gotham felt like a real city. It felt like it was a really good interpretation of Gotham in a video game. Like, because we never got the full experience of Gotham. We got Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, and the Asylum was unreal, and Arkham City was just hands down my favourite one, I'll admit. But the third one, the city just felt so real and so full of crime and just gritty, and it was just amazing. Whereas you come in this one and it's all crap, it's all flooded as well. So you can't even fully explore it most of the time, because you go into a different realm, and it chickens out certain things, and apparently, yeah, it just goes multiverse. And then obviously you kill Batman in this, and you kill the Justice League. Nah, the official ending, which is why it's on here, number 4, because I knew it, but I didn't know this was going to happen. Apparently they were clones. They were just clones. They're not the real Justice League. And you know how we find this out? Comic book style writing. So it's not even through gameplay, it's through a sketched up comic book of Harley Quinn voicing it over. Now, I'll admit with this, Harley Quinn shines in Suicide Squad. She carries the game. But she does something out of character that I will quickly chime in. Harley Quinn would not kill Batman. You could argue this and that, she would not kill Batman. Batman saved her from Joker. In this, and it's going off the Arkhamverse, he saved her from Joker. Joker wasn't well, but Joker clearly was going to kill Harley Quinn. There was no doubt he was going to kill her. She was a liability. She was underused in the game anyway. He was going to kill her. Batman saved her. But hey, anyway, we could have went down a mint one, but hey, the DLC was better. Hey, you know that DLC, the Harley Quinn DLC? Much better than a whole Suicide Squad game. Right, so I'm going to come in at my number 3 spot. Now, this is what I was debating between 2 of these. Now, surprise, surprise, it's a Call of Duty campaign one, right? Yes, we know, they're all, you know, hit and miss, but Black Ops 5? No, it was Black Ops 4. One of the Black Opses didn't even have a campaign, which I thought was crap. Black Ops 3, I think it was, I played way back with the robots. Now, the ending of that was weird, and I thought, right, there's another COD game I'm going to jump in here. I'll do a doubler, because I need to do a doubler. So the first one, Black Ops 6, New COD. Heard things about the campaign before playing it, that the campaign was amazing. And I heard that it's a mixture. You know, you've got a few things in there. It's like Hitman, and then it goes zombies, and then it goes to sort of like a bank heist mission. And I played it, and it was really good. It mixed the formula up. The characters were likeable. Adler's cool. Marcus is mint. I think he's class. I like Sev, love Sev. Woods is in this. I like Woods. I missed the last one, so I didn't quite get some of the stuff. But you didn't have to. It's called at the end of the day. And I was like, why is this better than some of the campaigns I've played standalone story games? Like, this Call of Duty games are really good. So anyway, I'll go on with it. And I'm playing through the missions, and I'm really having a good time. And then it comes to the ending, and surprise, surprise, someone on the inside turns. I forgot her name. I know the actress. She's out of Yellowstone. She's the, if you've seen Yellowstone, it's that lady who Beth sees at the end with the dark hair, who tries to get with John. It's her. You'll know when you see her. It's her. And I was hyped up, right? I was like, yes, right, we're going to take them down. It's probably going to be another hallucinogenic, because it's all about this gas, which is why the zombie scene happened. So I think, right, so we're going to get an epic fight at the end. And we did. We got a fight. And then it cut to her backstory. Now, we've just found out she's a traitor. We've just found out she screwed Marcus over big time. And I like Marcus, he's my boy. I don't care about her one bit. It's going to take some really, really strong character development for me to even care slightly for her. Goes through this whole backstory of her childhood, all of it, all through her mind. And I thought, right, so she's going to turn good, right? Or join the team and join the revolution sort of thing. No, you go to a helicopter scene, you crash, you're strangling her. Guess what it does? It doesn't even show death. Cuts away to, oh, we're going on our next mission, and it's just such a massive letdown. It feels like they just rushed the ending out, but there is no ending to it. Like, is she dead? Is she not dead? And you don't care that much about the campaign, but you cared enough for at least a satisfying ending. I would much rather of it being all in his head at the end, because it was throughout the whole game. It was like I thought I was being brainwashed. When you were, your character was being used, brainwashed. And it just would have been cool to have seen, even if it was like, I'm going to delve into one more bonus COD for years, even if it was like the ghost ending, where the guy tries to brainwash him. If you were him, I couldn't care. Anyway, that COD, now, bonus COD, I just mentioned it, ghosts, all I'm going to say, the ending to that, terrible. That's all I'm going to say about that one. So let's both CODs out the way, because that guy should have died. He got shot, hit with a fire extinguisher, and he drowned, and he still came back, shot your character, dragged him up. No, ghost out of here. Right. Let's get in with a number, I've lost count. 1, 2, or number 2. Now, this is a tie-up. I had to debate this, because my number 1 spot, arguably the game starts bad anyway, but with this, it starts good. So this is taking my number 2 spot for once. Horizon Forbidden West. I love Horizon Forbidden Dawn. I thought it was amazing. It is what it was, and it knew what it was. It was basically what happened if we went futuristic and literally an apocalypse hit and we went back in the Stone Age, but with robots. And because we built robots and they go evil and they pretty much destroy everything, and then robots become sort of like an AI thing, kind of like artificial intelligence. What happens if that takes a bit like Terminator, but with animals, put it that way, and dinosaurs and all sorts. And I thought, it looks cool. Some of them look like a Mass Effect too. And I really enjoyed the looting side, the story side. Aloy was an amazing character. She was absolutely badass. What I liked about the game as well was a lot of stuff that makes sense. Like, I know this is little details, but she was ripped. She actually looked badass. She looked like she could take on him. Again, the boss fight wasn't much, but obviously Lance Reddick, love that guy, love him. So it builds up the ending of that for that big huge creature to be alive. Anyway, we go on this one, and I'm like, yes, let's go. So there's a new villain. It's totally destroying everything. It's like absorbing everything. Helios is back. In other words, yes. So we're gonna fight Helios. We're gonna absolutely destroy him. First battle, I think you kill him. He's done with. And guess what they introduce? These 3 people come in. You can't kill him. You know what you do. You've got these advanced shields. And they kill off my man. I forgot his name. But they kill him off. Such a bull way. And then, the actual ending, aliens. The aliens. And people didn't die on the planet. And it wasn't the ones who were in the canisters that survived. No, these people flew out to space. And these very rich, high-tech people, they survived out in space. And the guy who released the robots turned into a monster. You don't even get to see what he turned into. That's the slap in the face you get. And then it doesn't even delve into any more of a past with a mum and stuff. It's like, it turns out they're trying to make it like it was her, not a mum, that's her, and she's a clone and all this and that. And it worked in the first one. Anyway, you play it through and you do the fight at the end, and I was bored. And it has the gall to say that Helios is still alive and he's going to absolutely destroy everything with using the aliens. And oh god, the ending made me hate it because I love Horizon. I absolutely love Horizon. So I was actually wounded by that ending. It made me feel like, wow, I wish I didn't pick up the first game, as much as that's amazing. So let's just say it ends at the first game. The second game is terrible. I wanted to like it too. And the first game, the side quests felt like they mattered. Felt like little stories of their own. This, none of them matter. None of them side quests matter. And not to mention it's bloated out. Anyway, excuse me, one moment. Every time. So, I'm going to crack on with number 1 spot. Now, this Horizon let me down. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 let me down, but I wasn't surprised. We know Suicide Squad. I knew what I was in for. Still, cop out. And we know that Thingy let me down. And he said Titanfall then. I bloody wish. It let me down. I keep forgetting the name of it. WarHammer, Space Marine. Quick one. Henry Cavill doing WarHammer will be amazing, by the way. Just chiming it in. So we all know these 4 games let me down. Now, I wasn't as surprised at some of the endings. This one, on the other hand, I was fuming with this ending. This one was a massive letdown for the character they picked for it. And considering how good the 5th one was, let's crack on with it. You probably know what it is. Far Cry 6. Now, don't get me wrong. The story ain't the best. Yeah, it's a dumb intro. Guy shouts around as people die. Surprise, surprise, she dies. It's all this. It's a bit of a mess. But we start building a story. We start wiping out them farms. We start getting a revolution going. Even though technically the character's forced into it. Whatever. Why would you need to force them? I'd join anywhere. So we do that. And I'm going to call him Gus. Because his name, I don't want to butcher it. And we've got our main protagonist. And he has a son. And in the trailer, shows his son dropping a grenade when he gives him it. All this and that. Game's the same. His son sounds like he smoked 20 packs of cigarettes a day, by the way. But I can roll with that. Still like him. Still think he's good. So it builds up to, you're going to save his son. And you're going to kill Gus. I'm going to call him Gus. Or Tom Neville. If you've seen Revolution, it's Tom Neville. Hell yeah. Anyway, I'm going to call him Gus because it's funny. Amazing actor, by the way. Amazing in this. From start, not finish, but from start up until. So anyway, we fight through this tower. I'll just skip to the end. I don't want to go on too much about it. I can mention the sniper scene, but that can do one. Anyway, so we go to the end, and I'm ready for a fight with him. I fought through all these rebels. I fought through all these tanks and stuff. He's been a dick throughout the whole game. He's a very good villain, but he's a flat-out villain. He's not like Joseph Seed, where you might be able to turn him. No, he's an evil dictator, and he needs putting down. So we're ready for a fight. I'm ready, even if it's QT. Like when you shoot him, I'll take that. But I'd like to shoot him. Which you do with Joseph Seed. You can have a shoot out. I know it's in your head and stuff, but you can still shoot him at least. And you can actually shoot him in the DLC. Doesn't feel that good though. If you know, you know. So, we get to the end. And we see the son. And he threatens his son. He has a knife to his son. So what does the woman do? Shoots his son. She shoots his son, who we've been trying to save the whole game. His son's down. And what does he do? Instead of going, right, I'm going to shoot you, and you're trying to shoot him, and you get a clean headshot, and it's quite satisfying, and you save the son by putting pressure on the wound, and he just cuts his throat. He cuts his throat. It is so disappointing, the ending. It made the whole game terrible and a waste of time. It was like, what? Like, even if his son didn't get shot, he did it. He shot his son. Yeah, that's what he does. He shoots his son and cuts his throat. Like he pushes his son to you, he shoots him, and then it was so stupid and so bad that it made me want the bonus ending. There's one where you can just refuse to join the revolution and you're on an island and you can hear everything happening, but you lay sunglasses and you don't care. That ending is better. That ending's better than the official ending. I was so let down. I was as let down as I was with Wolfenstein's 2 ending. Wolfenstein's 2 was just a QTE and it was trash. Compared to the first one where you fight him in a giant robot and it's mint and you just shoot him and he has it coming too. She has it coming and it's just crap. But the ending of this, God, it's so bad. It's just, why have him? Like, he's my favourite actor. I'd love him to be a proper villain in a game where you have a proper fight with him at the end, you know. He was better in Thunderbolts than he was in this game, and Thunderbolts is enough said with him and that. Massive letdown. Liked it, it was good, but letdown. But yeah, it was so bad, the ending. So yeah, don't do it. Don't do Far Cry 6. It's not worth it. Unless you want to see him, just go out that way, because there's no choice. That's how it ends. Anyway, unless you want to go and join a beach and just have a lay on the beach. So that's my top 5 worst endings of games. Now I might do another one of this because there's quite a lot of bad endings. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that stuff you want to do. No, but subscribe if you want to, because yeah, it's growing and I'm happy for that. So yeah, I'll be doing some more content soon. I'm probably going to do something about how Star Wars could be better. That's probably going to be my thing, my next video. If not, I'll just do another movie one, because I'm watching Superman. Oh, that's Star Wars, never mind.